Ladies and tuning in right now, you are listening to the freshest radio show on the planet. This is Talk Drip Live. This is episode 7. Everybody in the building, make some noise really fast.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Now, usually you guys are used to seeing me by myself these past couple weeks, and of course, we got Shoes for Days in the cut right there. Let's see what's up to Shoes for Days really fast.
Always in the cut, folks. Always.
But today, I also have two very, very special co-hosts. These guys are entrepreneurs in the DMV area. This is what it's about. It's about that entrepreneurial spirit. So I'm going to let them introduce themselves, tell them about yourselves, tell them what you do, tell them what you do with that, all that good stuff, man.
I'm Brown Dixon, man. One half of the Thrift Floors, man. This is my partner. Yo, this is Tobar. Yeah, man. You know, we running Thrift Floors, just trying to get this shit up. You know what I mean?
So for who doesn't know, Thrift Lords is a thrift shop in Manassas, Virginia, right in the Centerville, Manassas border, basically. And tell us about like the stuff you guys have, what you're trying to get, stuff like that.
Okay, man. So pretty much we've been thrifting for years, man. Almost a decade. Kind of makes me feel a little old, man, but
and see, that's why I wanted to bring you guys on, right? Because thrifting is the basis of what streetwear is.
Yes.
It started with thrifting. Streetwear is very new, but thrifting has been around forever. Before there was actual streetwear, you were going and getting Marlboro t-shirts or like old vintage Polo, vintage Chaps, vintage Tommy, all that stuff.
Yeah, man.
So that's why vintage. This is important. Thrifting is important.
Just speaking on thrifting, man, as a whole, like. The culture has transcended, man. It's not like what it used to be. Like, people used to be embarrassed to be caught in the thrift store buying secondhand clothes.
It's not like that anymore.
Now it's like, yo, like...
And how much of that do we have to thank Macklemore for, though?
Hey, what?
Man, none at all, man.
How much
none
of that
at
do we
all,
have to thank
man.
Macklemore for?
Macklemore didn't make me go thrifting, man. I tell you that now.
That's what you're supposed to say.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man, essentially... We're located in Manassas, Northern Virginia, man, and we've been thrifting for a while, and so it became a thing where we were just like, people used to come to my room all the time and just cop stuff. And me and my boy, we played on the same basketball team in high school.
Real shit.
And, you know what I mean? This dude is a real one,
Me and
man.
Shoes for Days went to high school together. We know what that's like.
He's a real one, man. And so we just kind of got on it. We was like, yo, we should start something up and just stay with it and see what we can do to uplift ourselves every day, man.
So
thrifting is a big part of my life, man. Always has been.
Of course. And I like constantly looking at Snapchat, your your Instagram, and I always see y'all out thrifting, trying to find steals, man. That's what it's about, being hungry for steals.
Yes, sir.
And that's what transcended into streetwear. And that's why I wanted to bring you guys on. We're going to talk about, what the show's about. Let me tell you all what the show's about.
Okay.
Right? This is Talk Drip Live, where we talk drip live. Right?
Drip.
So what's going to happen is every week, certain brands, sneakers or streetwear brands, they'll release stuff, right? Okay. So we're going to talk about some of the hottest releases for the week, what's come out, what was hot, what wasn't, what's going to resell, make money on the market, what's not going to make money on the market. Right? So that's what the show's about. It's Talk Drip Live. This is episode 7. We're going to take a small break. We're going to be right back. So guys, be ready to talk drip. Everybody in the building, make some noise one more time.
Yes,
it's
sir.
Talk Drip Live.
Man, let's get it. For real.
Gentlemen, if you're tuning in right now, you are listening to the freshest radio show on the planet. This is Talk Drip Live. We've been talking about bringing a streetwear sneaker radio show to Washington, D.C. My name is Peter Plains. I'm an avid reseller. Exactly what an IG reseller goes through. And I'm a piece of shit too, so I get it. That Supreme picture for me. But Tommy Hilfiger knew what Kith was. And he wanted Ronnie Fife puts what kind of fabric he's going to use. $1,098. TV show itself. They got the rights for the kids almost every year, but we got a Nike apparel collab. Pull up this video, right? And so now these are the as big as possible. We got box logos this morning. You were looking at the sellout times for how fast these boxes. You can watch our show on YouTube tomorrow. You can watch on WLVSradio.com right now. You can watch on my Instagram live. Everybody, I appreciate you guys. We're gonna see you guys next week with a brand new show. This is Talk Drip Live, where we talk drip live. Thank you so much, and we're out. All right, we're back, and now it's time to get to our main segment where we start talking that drip.
Ooh,
All right. So this is our first piece today. Let's make it a little bit smaller so people can still see me. It's important.
Okay.
It's important.
All right.
But this is our first
Little
piece right
guy.
over here. This is a Kith Tommy Hilfiger. This is from their second part of their collaboration. So Kith, which is a really big streetwear brand out here, Ronnie Fike started it. He collaborates with Nike, collaborates with Adidas, whoever he collaborates with, he makes money for him, right?
Oh, yeah.
So this is his most recent collaboration with Tommy Hilfiger, and I know you guys as thrifters know exactly what Tommy Hilfiger is.
Yeah, man. I mean, Tommy is a big seller, man. It's not like it used to be, man. You'd have to spend 100, 150, 200 on a Tommy piece, but now it's like relatively decent on eBay, and people aren't busting his heads as much unless it's
And
super
people
rare.
aren't really buying them new anymore, right?
Oh, no,
Thrifting,
you don't.
exactly. You don't have to buy anything new.
If you're able to make a sale on Tommy from like the Ross or the Burlingtons, man,
Yeah.
you
What?
came up, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, there's certain pieces you will run across that is like, whoa, what is this doing here? But for the most part, man. But that's hot though, man. I think it's lit, man. That platinum ain't nothing like it.
Oh, so I get down with the
So
flags
this is
on the hood.
Kith. So Ronnie Fike, right? So Kith collaborated with Tommy Hilfiger. This is the second part of their collection. The first part of the collection came through a couple months ago, and we talked the hell out of it the first couple weeks because of how important the collaboration was.
Bought some of it too.
Bought some of it too. I'm guilty of that. This is part 2 of the collaboration. This is the first thing. It's a puffer, right? This is a $400 retail puffer.
I need this one.
So the first one was silver. The second one is gold. $400 was the
joint
retail on the puffer, right?
Hey, we.
That look like some Redskins
300
merch
in
right
like
there.
Hey, look, but
58
that-
days to Christmas. Somebody give me one. of these.
gold joint, son,
That gold
like,
is sweet.
Yeah,
It's sweet.
that joint.
I like it, but I guess my question is, would you cop it for that retail? I mean,
So
where's the Kith? Is there a Kith logo on that anywhere?
So there's Kith branding right there on the right. So it says Tommy up and it says Kith
On
on
the
the
hood,
bottom.
right?
And it says something on the hood right there
Okay.
too. But what's important is the silver one sold out. Right?
I mean,
for
it's gonna sell
$400 sold out.
Yeah, oh wow.
Right? This is part of their Monday program. So every Monday he'll release some stuff. So this came out 3 days ago.
Okay,
right
so-
for their Monday program.
wow,
Sold out.
okay, so for me, I would probably cop the silver one just because it's sold out.
Talk to the mic for me. Talk to the mic.
Yeah, so I would probably cop the silver one just because it's sold out. So then, I mean, like the Tommy.
But see,
Kith-
how are you to cop
I
it
mean,
if it's
so
sold
look,
out?
Listen, all right,
Oh, you-
so look.
It's a paradigm.
Just know I got the plug.
Oh, he got the plug.
So, like,
he got
he
the
good,
plug.
you know what I mean?
I can't argue with the plug. I can't argue with the plug. Yeah.
So-
say less. Say less. Say
So
less.
then,
Say
like,
less.
you know,
Say
I
less.
will cop it for like the 4, and then I'm going straight to thrift floors. You know
You know what I'm saying?
Post
There we
that
go.
joint For like
There we go.
$7.50, I make my quick flip. You know
That's
what
what it is. That's what it is. And that's what the beauty is of reselling. If you know what to get, you know when to get it, you can make some money and you don't have to have a real job per se.
Nope.
Per se.
Per se.
Although a night.
We don't look down on actual jobs. though.
Right.
We just hustle on the side.
Hey,
we
look.
just hustle on the side.
All
Sometimes
the
a job
time.
can
Hey,
help
look.
you with the
Exactly.
release,
Yeah.
man.
Exactly. 100%. 100%. So 2 puffers, silver one sold out. I'm not positive about the gold one. Last time I checked, it didn't sell out, but it
This
was
joint's
close.
harder than the silver
But
one.
the gold joint.
Is that your opinion
yeah.
now? Shoes for
Yo,
days.
This joint's harder than the
This
silver.
joint's harder.
Now,
This joint's
now,
harder.
you know the blue
What makes
and
this one
silver-
harder? What makes this one harder?
Now listen, the blue and silver is
it's
definitely
gold.
homage to Tommy, you know, definitely. But this right here shouts out, like, just screams Kith is different and like straight up like. I ain't even gonna lie.
I guess it
man.
depends
This
on your
joint is
style,
too
man.
crazy
And like the
for
silver
me.
one kind of got like that Tin Man look.
I'm walking
Kinda-
around talking
you walking
about
around
this
looking like
Iron
the
Man
Tin Man.
shirt,
You look-
Which
walking
one you
around-
got?
It's a
What?
tough
Oh,
call
I'm
for
getting the
me.
silver one for sure.
It's a tough call for me. Platinum.
Because I'm a disgusting hype beast.
Platinum.
Yeah.
Look.
I'm still on
Platinum
the
has
That's what
been
they
back
pay
in.
me for.
Yeah, platinum
That's what
has
they
been
pay
back
me
in.
for.
I just bought a platinum jacket like last week. It wasn't
Okay.
no Tommy, but I'm just saying like platinum being back and all.
Yeah.
I'd probably go with the silver, man. It's more.
Go back to the
classic,
silver
you
one
know
really
what I mean?
fast.
It's more classic.
Go back to it for me.
But if you're trying to be the flashy
Yeah.
guy to stand out, Money Mitch, I mean, that's,
I mean, it's that
Sweet,
gold
yeah.
right there.
Money
That's what I'm
making
saying.
Mitch.
Money
That's
making
what I'm
Mitch.
saying.
All right, so then the silver is for resale. The gold is.
If you want to keep it,
that's
if you want to
mine,
keep it,
you know
that's
what I
what,
mean?
that's what the gold is for.
Yeah.
That's what the gold is for. All right, we gotta flip to the next piece. Next piece. Right. So, all right, we got the beanies, right? So he released 4 beanies, right? So they're Tommy Hilfiger Kith Crest beanies. He got that was the white one. I only put the picture of the white one because they're all pretty basic.
Wait, so that's a
It's a beanie.
but it's a joint with like
It's Kith and Tommy Hilfiger.
Okay,
Kith and
okay.
Tommy. It's part of the same collaboration. So we got that color. We got a forest green. We got a burgundy, and I believe we got a navy, if I'm correct. Yeah, we got a navy, right? So we got the beanies. How you feel about the beanies? $50 on the beanies. 50 on the beanies.
Okay, just because of the price,
You
I
fuck with
might.
it?
I might like vibe with it because of the price.
Yeah,
but, like,
it's
for
not
real-
too OD, right? Not too OD for a
Yeah,
beanie,
But
it's
then-
still up there
but
for a
then-
beanie.
For a brand like Kith, it's not that OD. When I was in
Yeah, of
when I was
course
on
not.
the
Yeah,
Lower
yeah.
East Side Soho, man, the cheapest thing I could buy was a pin.
Yeah,
that
no
said
shit.
just us on it.
No
That was
shit,
that was
yeah,
about it,
yeah,
man.
the Just Us pin, yeah, 100%.
And $100 shirt I had to return.
Yeah, real
That's
shit
how it
too.
be, man.
Real shit too. I didn't think they took returns half the time.
Hey, man.
Yeah. But moving on, so we got the Crest beanie. We got it in 4 colorways, $50 on the beanie. It didn't sell out. It's still on the website. I think 1 or 2 colorways sold out.
I'll say this, man. Not to cut you off, man, but
No, you're good.
it just looks like vintage Tommy
That's
to
what-
me. You know what I
Vintage
mean?
Tommy, they put a little Kith on it right
like
there.
Like I said, man, Kith I feel is a powerful enough brand to if it's say splattered on the top of the beanie
Doesn't
or
this
anywhere.
have the Gothic K in there?
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. That was last
Right.
week. Yeah.
So I mean, it just looks like a vintage Tommy beanie, man. Like, you know, if
Nothing
you're into
too-
the hype,
too
if you're into
special.
the hype, like into the hype, then I mean, hey, do your thing. But I'd pass on that, man. I ain't really.
All right,
You
let's
know,
see
I'd
what's
rather
next.
like
Let's see what's next.
some
Yeah, I'm
thrift
not too
beanies,
crazy
man.
about
I
the
like
beanie.
the thrift beanies,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Let's see what's next. What's next? What's next?
The Timbs.
Oh, we got the Timbs next.
Yes.
So this was a 6-inch boot. This is a Kith X Tommy Hilfiger X Timberland boot, right? Now you're gonna ask me what makes it a Kith Tommy Timberland boot because it
Most
kind of
definitely.
just looks like a Timberland boot.
That's what I'm saying,
Right,
man.
so there is Kith Tommy emblem, like branding right there on the tongue.
Black joint.
Make it a little bigger for me. Right? Can you make it a little bigger?
I gotta hear
Right
retail
there?
on this. I gotta
Alright,
see
yeah,
what.
no, you know what? This picture actually I cut it pretty small too, so he probably can't make it too much bigger.
And he
But yeah,
came
so-
in the clutch.
Yeah, so then there's emblems right there, and yeah, any bigger, it's gonna start like pixelating. So like so so there's emblem right there. It's pretty sweet. This one sold out, right? $250 was the retail price.
It was all
Wow.
New York folks.
All
folks
New
that-
York.
Oh, nah,
you know
no.
it right there.
Nah,
yeah.
because
Yeah.
I mean, I
Tim's
don't
ain't been
know.
selling.
We don't
out for
play
years.
about our Timbs,
No,
bro.
they
Us
buy
New
it,
York
man.
folk don't play about our Timbs.
All
You don't
of
even
them-
own a
all
pair
of
of
them-
Timbs.
I own a pair of Timbs. I just don't wear the pair of Timbs.
You's a damn
Hey,
lie.
look.
I own a
All
pair
of
of
Brooklyn
Timbs.
and
I just
Harlem
don't wear
bought
them
them
because
Timbs.
Timbs are
There
uncomfortable
you go.
as fuck.
Tell him.
Hey, look.
Timbs are uncomfortable as fuck.
Look, all of Brooklyn and Harlem bought them Timbs because ain't no one here about to drop what, like 253.
You'd be surprised.
You be
What's
nah,
the
you
price?
Be
you
surprised.
You said what you say was 2 what?
250. 250 was the retail
Dead.
price. I think they're on the resale market for like 275.
Hella dead.
275.
Yeah. That's what
Where's
I
the
thought.
button? Hit the button. It's not.
Okay.
It's
Hit
not
The
worth
button.
All right.
it. Up. Up.
There we go.
We got something, folks.
I got a button. All right, I brought it back. What's next? We got another boot too. This is a 12-inch, like
Is it
the
the
super
ladies'
boot.
joint?
I was
This
gonna
is a
say,
super boot.
That
lady
ain't the-
followers, go cop this
No,
right here.
this one came in men's sizes too.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this is skinny jeans one then. This is for the skinnies.
Oh, man. That's, yeah.
The last ones was boot cut. This is skinny cut.
Yo, that reminds me of like the heel Tims from back in
What?
2000. The lady, you see the girl in that, man, you know she was off
Told
the
you.
J-Lo.
The question is you co-sign them? Is you gonna co-sign them though?
Nah.
Not co-sign
Maybe
them?
maybe they look different, a little, like for men in person, man. I
Right.
don't know. But I off of that flick right there. But I don't know if I even vibe with the crest, the Tommy crest being above the Tim logo like that either, man. It's kind of
Really? I kinda like that.
I feel like it's
man.
just like doing
I'm not-
like too much. You know what I mean?
I don't
I was
know,
feeling
man.
it.
I like the gold accents though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's fresh as hell.
Yeah.
But
Real shit. Yeah.
yeah, man.
All right. Let's keep moving. Let's keep it moving. All right. So let's talk about some sneaker releases. Sneaker releases for the week. So this is the first one.
Okay,
We got these like the last. So we're gonna talk about all the sneaker releases for the last week of 2018 and the first week of 2019. Right? Because a lot of sneakers came out, so let's talk about them. Right? This is the first one.
Okay.
This is a
Pass.
Tattoo Jordan 4.
Pass.
This.
Let
Pass.
me
So-
talk about it first. Jesus Christ.
There's drip and now there's drop. This is drop.
Thank you.
Really? All right.
I'm a colorways guy, man.
on,
That
you know.
doesn't, that
Pete,
doesn't
I don't
do
even
it
want
for
you
me.
wasting your time on this shoe, buddy.
Really?
That doesn't do it for me, man. I'm not a matching guy, man. I'm a colorway guy, man. I need some pastels, man. Some fresh, new flavors, man. Colors combos we never seen before. You know what I
I
mean?
kind of like it.
That's
What
that's
What
not-
about them that you like though? Tell me. Tell the folks.
So it gives me that old fire red Mars Blackman Jordan 4 vibe a lot.
Okay.
It's
Right?
black camo and red.
and
Slim.
then
That joint is.
If you really go into the detailing, right? The detailing is there, bro. It's a good looking shoe. They put a lot into it. It's out there. It's
Look,
out there, but I'll defend it.
I'm
I
about
won't
to-
buy
I
it.
mean, I feel like
I
this
won't
is
buy
just
it.
the
This is
Laser
for the hype
4's
beast.
cousin. Like,
In my opinion, I already own the best Jordan 4 ever made.
I'm
so I
about
don't need it.
detail, man. I'm about detail
I don't need
myself.
it.
and
man.
which
And
one is it?
The
I
Fear,
don't-
the Fear Pack Jordan 4 is the greatest Jordan 4 ever made. In my
Is that a
opinion.
basketball print? What's the print on that? Is that floral?
So I think
basketball?
it's floral. There's flowers on it. There's flowers on it.
I literally see a basketball on there, man. A few of them. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know, but
All right, moving
All
on.
right.
Moving on.
pass on that. Vapor Max
Actual
is
wearable
not-
Jordan 4,
okay.
by the way, Tony, because we're not gonna put like the M&Ms and stuff in there
Alright,
too.
alright,
All right, wearable, like
about
something
to
that you actually wear.
You know I was waiting for you to
Because
come
I started
back.
thinking about it, and I was like, all right, let me clarify this real quick before somebody eat me in the comments. Right.
It was gonna be me.
Yeah. All right, so this is the 2019 Vapor Max, right? The Vapor Max retail was $250. They're coming back with these. They come back on the 10th, I believe, and the retail price is $190.
I mean,
What do you think? What do you think?
It's not too bad,
do you
but then at the same time, I just really feel like
Yo, let's make sure there's no music in the background.
I just like really feel like
Music in the background.
this shoe just got like hyped up because it really looks like the Nike shoe that was made in early 2002, same shit in 2003, 2004, but like.
But
you
see,
know,
that
Hey,
Vapor
man,
Max
that's
soul,
separated.
right?
So yeah,
So
man.
that Vapor Max soul. How do you feel about that Vapor Max
I
soul?
love-
They introduced
look.
it last year.
Look, man,
You
I'll
own a
be,
pair
I'll be
of the
honest
Vapor
with
Maxes?
you. Yes, I do actually.
fuck with 'em?
Yes, I love the Vapor Maxes. Certain colorways I prefer opposed to others. Now this, it's interesting. I have to see how it looks in person, but the 190 isn't too bad. It's a little high for some Air Maxes,
But see,
it's not
high
too
for
bad.
Air Maxes, but it's low for Vapor Maxes.
Nah,
right?
man. These, no matter what, do not justify their prices. The only thing
But they
about
used
this
to be
shoe,
$250. They just went down $60.
I get okay. They drop price, yeah, sure.
Because
But drop it another
you
50 and
still-
you gonna get some more money.
because
look,
it wasn't
Damn
summer.
it.
You got to look. You also got to consider the fact
140?
that
They want to
collab
140
with,
for Vapor
Shot-
Max
look,
technology.
Virgil, look, man. Once Virgil did
These
that
are my
collab,
alma
I think
maters
it took the
colors
stock
back
up,
to
man.
high
That's what I'm
school.
saying.
Virgil
Yeah.
did the collab and
Not-
took the
not-
stock
not
up.
rocking with
Nobody
these.
cared about
And-
Vapor Maxes till
right.
Virgil did something.
You
with
got
them.
OBJ, you got everybody
That's on
in,
1,000.
who's
That's on
big
1,000.
in the game
That's on
rocking
1,000.
Vapor Maxes.
That's
man.
on 1,000. That's on 1,000.
So-
100% true. 100% true. All right, moving on. What's next? So we got the Vapor Maxes. All right, so we got a Cavempt collaboration with
Okay.
Air Max,
Okay.
and they made a 95. They made two 95.
95s is hands down my favorite Air Max in the
Okay.
whole
I
Air
think
Max
that's
series.
a very popular opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah,
That's a very
I
popular
think Vibes
opinion.
hip.
Now I ain't gonna
Yeah.
hold you though. Like
think-
they got
Very
some,
popular opinion.
fire ass colorways. The infrared looks hands down the best. On
Look,
the
man,
95s.
I had a pair of 95s back in the day, man. I love 95s like the next guy, but
There you go.
I think 97s have won me over as of late.
Okay.
With certain colorways that I've seen, like
What?
when they put the Germany.
because of Sean's.
I was about to say,
Sean's
Sean.
joint?
Look,
Whoa,
Sean,
that 97,
hold up.
They
man.
just
a
went at your
couple
neck
up.
with that Sean.
Sean has look. He has the one soul though. You know what I mean? He has the Air Max.
But see, that's why I feel
Wait,
like he cheated,
I thought he
bro.
had a second one coming up.
The
That's
man
the second
cheated
colorway
when
with
it
the
comes
blue.
down to it.
Look,
right, the
man.
competition was making Air Max 1, right?
Look.
He used the one soul, but it's a 97.
Right.
So I always felt like the man kind of cheated.
Right. Nah, man. He just was creative.
But it's an
enough
amazing fucking shoe.
Pop. Yeah, man. It's
He
a
made the
great-
best shoe in the fucking world.
All right.
Amazing
Yeah.
shoe.
Out of 2018, right?
Right.
Like I don't think the United States did, but every other country named the Sean Witherspoon 97-1
That's
the greatest
wild.
shoe of 2018.
I mean, look, like I was saying, what was I saying about colorway earlier, man? That colorway is literally crazy, man.
Or the corduroy?
the corduroy, the
corduroy?
material too. So I
oh
mean,
my God.
so these in particular though, man, don't really excite me, man. Like I said, man, I know I got a guy, man. He's like low key my shoe plug too, man, and his taste is very interesting, man. He'd like a pair of these. You know what I mean? Shout out my
Yeah.
guy Bobby Finesse, man.
Okay.
He'd like a pair of these. He likes those awkward SBs that's been popping up out of nowhere. But
That's a good
I'm not
one,
rocking
like,
with that,
and
man.
it's out there, right? Some work
Right.
went into that 95. It's not like just a basic colorway.
I hear.
Shoes
it.
video, what you think? You fuck with them?
I'm getting down with that. I'm going to
black
take
one?
that white one for.
Oh, you like the white one? I thought you liked the black
Now
one.
the
more.
black one is hard.
The
I'm
white
not
one
gonna
is
say it's
nice.
not, but the white one, it's just that since we already in the winter, I like to get my summer shoes right
yeah,
now
I feel you.
and
Okay.
bring them hoes out.
Okay.
Man,
that's-
that's the step.
I can dig it, man. I like that vibe. That's yup.
Okay.
Got to get the shoes right.
Let's keep it
drop
going.
some fire on them. Here the real fire come.
Well, that's fire. We go say that was fire. All right, moving on. What's next? What we have next?
Ooh, shout out Christmas Day,
Okay.
Kyrie.
All right. So that's a concepts collaboration
And
with
gets
Nike
retail at $130.
for a
Okay.
Kyrie 5, 140, I
That's not
believe.
Nah,
140. Is it
that
130?
is $130.
Is it 130? All right.
130.
All
All right,
I take it
so-
back. 140 after shipping.
Okay, yeah. You get that for you get the
alright,
shipping.
so, like-
But yeah, so it's a Concepts is a big store in New York. They're like a lifestyle streetwear brand type of deal.
I heard of Concepts.
These came with a special packaging too. Like it's
Well,
it's an Aya Ross.
You're like the SB/Concepts expert, so I'll give it to you. Go ahead.
But you know,
Let 'em know what's up.
I've also bought one out of almost every Kyrie series that done came out. For real.
Wait, so
He's a
like,
Kyrie expert
alright,
as well.
So wait, so am I like wrong for like I cannot wear Kyrie shoes if I'm not hooping? Like
I mean, all right.
Like, all right, so it's like, there is certain shoes, it's like, all right, yo, like I could hoop in it and have some steez, boom, boom, boom.
You're not lying.
But
You're not
then
lying.
it's like, I'm like, yo, I'm
Yeah,
not
the
about to get
casual,
like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like this is the fit. Like,
Nah, I
like,
mean,
like,
I ain't
Don't
gonna lie
worry
though.
about
You
it.
just
I
gotta
don't
know
know
what you
if
put
it's
together.
ugly.
That's just
Shout
me,
out to
though.
Dom, man.
Shit,
Nah, real talk.
Kyrie's to everything, man. It's just like you can't even wear a pair of J's. I mean, that's what those are for.
Real talk
Real
though,
shit,
there
yeah.
are certain hooping shoes that kind of fit in both
Facts.
worlds, man. I will say that, and those, in my opinion, do man. That creamy yellow, man, like that's hot, man.
Wee.
With the purple sole, I ain't never.
Wee.
I can say
so-
I ain't never seen a pair of shoes like that. You know what I mean?
What do you say? Go ahead.
All right, so, okay, so with these shoes, it's all right.
Damn, we're really talking about everything too. We
So
gotta
then,
start moving
like-
a little bit faster. We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Go ahead, go ahead.
I want you to
Alright.
finish your thought though. Finish
Alright.
your thought. Finish your
So
thought.
then, what's the best basketball shoe to wear out to, like, not hooping, but just like awesome, like
Yeah,
style,
you're
like some
saying.
fly
that would be
shit?
the Jordan Retro.
Hands down.
It's gotta
Any-
be
any,
J's.
any
Yeah.
Air Jordan.
Okay,
we'll
okay.
take that out.
Any Jordan
Concord,
Or Kobe.
Any
any
Jordan
11s.
Retro.
Yeah.
Me and Shoes for Days will tell you
Ones.
1 to 14.
Okay.
Right. One.
And then-
Right? Do you agree?
Okay,
Do
okay.
you agree? 1 to
Okay.
14. 1
Let's
to
get-
14.
One's
Okay.
especially. One's especially.
Let's get more creative.
I got you with the number
because
one.
it's like, of course, everybody gonna pick the Jordan.
Nah.
After Jordan?
After Jordan, Nike, Adidas,
Not,
Converse,
not,
you
I'll
ready?
tell you which one. You don't wear those Steph Curry shit.
Hey, I see some crazy Steph Curry colorways.
I got
man.
you.
I got
you.
you. They're like colorways.
I've
but
seen
yeah,
some
but-
crazy
I
Steph
hate
Curry
all of them.
colorways.
The best non-Air Jordan basketball shoe to wear either hooping or not hooping is a
like
pair of
lifestyle
KD fucking 4s. And I dare any of y'all
Fours?
tell me
Okay,
I'm
I'll
wrong.
give him that one. With the strap, I love a good KD 4.
I want
With
y'all to
the
tell me
strap,
I'm wrong.
It's
yeah.
not a
with the
bad
strap,
looking
yeah.
shoe, man. I'm just not,
Even the
I
KD
ain't
5.
gonna dig into that.
I'll even
No.
say the KD 5.
No.
Not over the 4. Not over the 4. Relax. But I'll even say the KD 5.
Hey, look, Slim.
But after that,
hey,
nothing,
hey,
yeah.
look. After KD did what he did, I ain't rocking none of that shit. Like,
You know,
Salt is real.
on some real shit though. I mean, that's a valid debate.
Move to the
right
next
there,
picture.
man.
Move to the next picture for me, because we're going to sit on this one forever. Yeah. All right, Monarch 4s.
Okay.
So
All
we
right.
got to talk about
Nike's
the Monarch,
dad
right?
dad shoes.
The Nike Monarch is the OG dad shoe, right? This is a Monarch 4, and I don't hate it. I am not going to buy it, but I don't hate it.
Hey, look. This is for all people that
Or white.
voted for Trump. Like, let's be real. Like, look.
I'll say
don't know
say
what's
this
good
though,
there.
man.
120
Um,
on the retail, which is,
I was out
decent
there,
price.
Fair Oaks Mall, man. I've seen some crazy colorways in those.
Mon-
man.
yeah.
You'd be
And people can
surprised.
stun a Monarch, bro.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Just with the canvas, the way it's set up now, man. Like you tweak up a few colorways, change
Keep
the
them
color
going
of
for
the
me, too.
Nike
Keep them
sign.
going for me.
Yeah, man. So people are rocking.
Yeah, Monarchs are there, yeah. We moved on to the next one, and we got...
Ooh, I got
These
these
are
at the
the-
crib.
Yep. The OG Blake.
I got the
no,
red
Carmelos. These are Carmelo
No.
shoes back in the day.
This is
These
a Jordan
aren't the
19.
This is the
Shout out
X,
to
right?
these are for
Jordan
Melo.
19. This is the OG colorway of the Jordan 19. And it's about a retro.
And it's for Melo. Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah.
The
When you say that,
bummest
man,
bum.
what you mean, man? When you say that? Like,
This is a hooping shoe.
Nah.
What shoe you hooping?
When these shoes debuted, they debuted with Carmelo Anthony when he played for the Denver Nuggets.
Word,
Oh,
okay.
no.
All right, okay.
Yeah, dog. And he wore the blue ones. This was the model that Carmelo Anthony wore before he got the Carmelo Anthony
Okay, I see.
Jordan brand sneakers that he has now as a Jordan brand athlete.
I see.
I'll
I
be
see,
real.
I see.
If it's not 1 to 14, I'm not interested. And
Okay.
I think 2s and 7s, I can't stand either. So.
I like these,
Like,
man.
yeah.
I've
What
got
about your
the red,
periwinkles?
the red,
Yeah.
the red version
Yeah,
to
that's
this
true.
red
I
and
did
white.
own 2s. I don't fuck with 2s, though. Yeah. But, yeah, no, they're sweet. You fuck with them?
I like it, man.
You rock these to hoop in.
I rock these to like with some sweats and to hooping.
There you
man.
go, the sweat
You know what I
vibe.
mean?
All right, what's next? What's next? All right, these LeBron 3s, right?
I can't say anything negative about LBJ. So I mean,
I would hoop
I
with
love
them.
him. I love the
This is a
shoe.
retro of the
I
LeBron
hoop,
3.
but like that's about it.
I love the shoe. I had some LeBrons back in the day. I was rocking everywhere, man.
Yeah, only a
The
couple
ones,
models.
the earlier joints, you wear them everywhere.
And
Only a couple models you can. Nowadays,
Right.
it's basketball.
Right, it's just
And
straight
you won't see
basketball.
LeBron 3s just on feet, just on a regular day.
No.
That's true.
Right,
This is like you want to wear something different.
Right,
Yeah.
feel you.
Moving on. All right, so this
Is
is
this the
the
PGs?
the PGs,
Okay.
the PS4 PGs.
And I'm not
Right.
with this because they didn't even move on to a third model. They did a 2.5.
Yeah, they did do the 2.5. That I felt was legit too.
Like
They
Paul
definitely
George,
did
when
this.
he came
Yeah.
out, his first series of shoes, man, I ain't gonna fuck with y'all. The colorways were jumping out the gym. These ones, I feel like they slacked off. I'm not gonna lie. The first
I
PlayStation
wasn't the biggest fan of them.
I would hoop in them. I mean, I wouldn't casually rock them.
The
You know,
PS4s
but-
though, say they were remotely difficult to acquire. Isn't that right?
Yep, and
Yeah.
they come with like light up. The tongues light up on these Jones too.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Marty McFly shit.
That's fresh.
All right, moving on. What's next?
Target.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So,
So-
this is an Adidas Ultra Boost. This
I
is their
love
collaboration
Ultra-
with Game of Thrones.
I love Ultra Boost. I
And
know.
I don't know anything about the show, so we're gonna let Shoes for Days tell us
Oh,
about
okay.
the show.
About the show
Hey,
either,
that's my
man.
show.
Hey, there you go. Speak on it, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Speak on it for
Look,
me.
man.
Tell us about the show. These
So-
are called Targaryen Tigers, I believe. Is that right?
Nah, this is
Targaryen
this
Tigers.
is the
Targaryen Dragons. Dragons. I'm sorry, I said Tigers. Targaryen
I just
Dragons.
hope Jon Snow don't die in the final season.
There you go.
know what
Now,
I mean? That's-
now Game of Thrones, y'all, is coming back out on April 19th this year for the last season, season 8.
So,
We've been
I
waiting
mean-
like quite some time for this. I have been. Like, you got to catch up to where I am right now if you want to wear these shoes. I
a
will
lot
check
of-
you. That goes to you, Pete.
lot
I'm not
of
gonna lie. That's
episodes.
where
I
this
don't
comes
want.
from.
I don't plan to even get the shoe. I don't want to watch
need
the
some
show.
live.
to your
Slacking,
account.
Yo, y'all tell me.
I
Y'all
also,
trying to tell
own
me.
I also own the best Ultra Boost ever made,
You's
so I
a
don't need to.
motherfucking
Which
One
one?
of the best
Which one?
Ultra ever
He's a
made, man.
motherfucking lie.
You got to show me. But nah,
But
man.
I know you're getting copping a pair.
Oh yeah, I need these ones,
Yeah.
and then they're coming out with a second pair. Don't the
Yeah.
second pair
so,
come out the same
there's
day?
houses in Game of Thrones, right? Different houses, and I guess they're gonna release a sneaker for every single house. And
Not
Adidas is
every
coming out
house.
swinging, bro.
Not every house.
Not every house.
Not every house.
Just a
but
couple houses.
Couple houses, but a lot of like factions in there too. You know, we
Okay.
do got the Night's Watch and then the White Walkers out there too.
Alright.
But we'll get to those when they come creeping on us.
But Adidas is coming out swinging, yo. Dragon Ball Z last year, Game of
Yeah.
Thrones this year.
Dragon Ball
Yup.
Z joint last year.
Bro,
Was tough.
And
Adidas,
it jumped out the gym. It was
Adidas
cold.
is not.
They trying to
playing
reach every
any
audience
games,
they can,
yo.
man. That's kind of how
They're
you
not
got to
playing
approach
any
it.
games.
So, do you think Adidas is ahead of Nike in terms?
Oh, fuck no.
In terms,
Not yet.
in
Not
terms of stylish shoes, I'm not just talking
No,
about
not yet.
sports,
Not
like
yet.
performance.
But I think they just started waking up.
I'll give you for
A couple
out there
years ago.
shoes.
Yeah.
All of their models
After
in the
they got
last
Kanye,
like 5 years.
After they
have-
got Ye, it's only gone up since then.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Right,
Ye, and I'll give a lot of credit to Pharrell also.
Hold on, oh, fuck that! Don't you dare skip about Jeremy Scott.
Jeremy Scott.
I
Yeah,
would say
knew you
Jeremy
was
Scott put
What do you
Adidas
say?
up
Hold on,
there.
don't forget Jeremy Scott. Yeah,
Look,
Jeremy Scott. Yeah.
So, am
Yeah.
I the only one that
Yeah.
hates them damn shoes with the wings?
Nah,
Bro,
nah,
you
hey. Those Jones with the wings was weak, but I
And
had the Jones with the teddy bears.
The bear.
Everybody knows
The
Shoes
bear
of Days
was
had a
sweet.
pair of hot, like neon green, fucking teddy bear
Transparent
sneakers
joints,
back in
man.
the
Them
day.
transparent joints,
All right, we
man.
talked about it. What's next? What's next? All right,
Weakness.
Chinese New Year Jordan 33.
They
These
look
are
like
straight ball.
trainer Jordan shoes.
Yeah. The Jordan 33 missed the mark.
With some
completely. I wouldn't even
sweatpants,
hoop
I
in
might
that.
be
even
black
hoop in
leaves
that.
on these shoes.
With some sweats, I could
Yeah.
dig it, man.
Keep
I
it
feel
moving,
the
keep it
Chinese
moving.
vibe off.
These
How
are
do
the
you wanna talk
airport
about
shoes right here, or the Relax Jones.
All right, Midnight
Ooh.
Navy,
These
Vapor
hard.
Max Plus.
I think this is
Yeah.
the best colorway of this shoe
This
to
is
come
a
out so far.
fantastic colorway.
Yeah.
He's hard.
This is a
That's
fantastic
straight drip right
colorway.
there.
I like those.
Yeah,
man. Those
I
are
love
heavy.
that colorway. I'm not the hugest fan of the shoe. I like the shoe, but I love that colorway.
Comfortability.
I gotta
on
see
these
how-
ones
They're
Yeah.
out
comfortable.
there,
They're comfortable.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's
I can match
okay.
that. Moving on. What do we have next? All right, Flint Jordan 6.
Flint Jordan 6.
the
What is
lo-
that inspired by? What is
I don't think it's Flint, Michigan.
Flint, okay.
It could be Flint, Michigan.
I'm
I
like,
guess
is that
it's
the
not.
dirty water? That's not
That's
even
the
a joke
dirty
to me.
water
I
right
don't
there.
know. I'm trying
That's
to
the
figure out-
dirty water.
I don't know what
in
that
Flint,
is.
Michigan.
Oh, okay, that's
Yo,
a crazy.
yo.
It's like Sandy.
Bro,
Sandy.
I'm
No.
about to catch so much hate in
Hey,
these
man.
comments.
No, the
Somebody
government
gonna
needs
egg
to
your
hold
house at the end of the
I'm about
accountability,
to
man.
catch so much hate in these comments. All right, yeah. So I like
Shout out to
them.
Flint, though, man. We gotta get
Yeah, I
Flint
mean,
right,
maybe
man.
it's a flip, but I think these would sit.
I'm trying to
What do
figure
you think,
out
Shoes
where
for
the name
Days? They
came
gonna
from.
sit? It's a
Just
general
about
release, I believe.
almost every single damn pair of Jordans is set, man. I mean, surprisingly, the Concourse just barely sold out recently.
Yeah, no
so.
bullshit. Barely.
Because I feel like
Barely.
they like released
And
the
that
shoe,
too,
like,
if you
20
wanted to
times.
cut-
Yeah,
Like
you're
that's
right.
why, like I mean,
Barely,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
We done got it 3
Yeah,
times
we get
since
bread
11.
fours next. We get bread fours next year.
Yeah.
How sad would it be if next year bread fours sit on shelves?
That's gonna. I'd probably not buy it.
What?
I haven't bought a pair of Jordans in a long time.
Or
folks,
sorry,
so I
this
ain't gonna
year.
lie to
It's
y'all.
2019. It's our first show, 2019.
Oh,
Give it
man,
up for
hey.
2019.
2019.
Yo, man. All right, let's get it.
Yo, I need whoever's whistling, I need you every show. Moving on after this Flint Jordan 6. Moving on. All right. So now we're going to talk about
The
I dig
Supreme
it,
joints,
I dig
right?
it. So yeah, we're gonna talk about every. So now that 2018's over, let's talk about every dope Supreme collaboration we have gotten to date.
Now
Okay.
let's be.
Or,
We
sorry,
gotta address
in
it for
2018. In
I was gonna say, hold
2018.
on. You know
Yeah,
we're going into
in
19.
2018.
We cannot just assume that everybody thinks this, but this is the Talk Drip
Yeah.
Lives.
Yeah, so this
personal
is
opinion
my
and personal
opinion.
base.
And again, I am not mentioning anything that I've already talked about a shitload. Like,
There you go.
like that teddy bear and the guitar.
No,
right? The
we
teddy
don't need
bear,
that.
the guitar. I'm not talking about it. I'm also not going to talk about that bicycle, right? Because I talked the shit out of that bicycle. But this is everything.
You did.
This is everything spring summer 2018, right? So this isn't fall winter. This is just spring summer. We're gonna start with the Nike NBA Supreme collaboration, right? It was modeled by J.R. Smith. Everybody knows who J.R. Smith is.
Yes, sir.
J.R. Smith also fucked around, got Supreme tatted on his
And
right.
they be bad. They be
Right.
they be finding his ass,
bro,
bro.
they be finding his
They
ass.
find him every
Every
game.
episode he doesn't
if
cover
don't
it up, yeah.
he finds
Every-
10K.
every
It's
game,
branding.
that's an episode.
That's
yeah.
all it is. The NBA is a brand. Like their
Every
players
game,
is their
he
brand.
doesn't
Bro,
cover it up,
so
he gets fined.
you're saying if a high school person got Nike tatted on them,
High
they're
sc-
gonna fine him when he gets to the NBA every game for the rest of his
Depending,
Yeah,
life.
if you don't
depending
cover it
on
up,
it, yeah,
yeah.
because in
Yeah.
high, it's just like even in college because that's why you can't get any
look.
endorsements. You're
And they
basic,
also
I'm
have
taking that to
contracts.
the Supreme Court, Slim. Like, you know
yeah,
what I mean?
contracts
But
too.
see, they also have contracts, right? So right now, NBA holds the NBA contract. So 5 years from now or 10 years from now, however it is, when Adidas gets the contract and you're like, you got to play with an NBA tat, he's definitely gonna need to cover that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. So let's
The
move
white
on
ones
through
are
the
the hardest
next
in this
three really
photo, by
fast.
the way.
So we got the Air Forces.
The white
We
ones.
got the jacket, right? And this
I
is
got
all
the black jacket with the white shoes.
Yeah. And
I
then
like
we got
the
the
jersey.
jersey.
There you
like
jersey
go.
the
was
The
jersey.
sweet.
jerseys, I.
And we got those shorts, right? A bunch of NBA
But these
team
were the
logos
short
on
ones,
them, or
though.
brand logos on them. They were sweet, and everything was expensive as fuck.
And these
Except
were
the Air
like
Forces. Air
original
Forces
height
were regular retail
shorts.
160. But everything else was like, the shorts were I think like 180.
And they
the
were
jersey
thigh
was like
grippers.
2 something.
Not
The
like
jacket
those.
was like
Not
3
Jersey for
something.
4 the other day. I was like, yo, taxing for real.
But it was a dope collaboration. It was definitely extremely different. I don't like how every team was on it, but I was around for the collaboration. I copped the Air Forces. I flipped the Air Forces. I made a pretty penny, not a crazy penny, but a little bit on those Air Forces.
He let his second pair go. He didn't want to tell y'all that he got 2 of them. He was like, fuck
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
He's gonna
no
let that
bullshit,
go.
Yeah.
Those
All
are
right,
first
moving on,
though,
moving on. What do we have after these? All right, so we got Supreme TNF.
Now
right?
this dropped in 3 different colorways. Sorry, we only got
Yeah,
2
I
up
only got
there.
2 of them up.
I like
because
the
the gold
gold.
one was
Start
kind of
the
whack.
colorway.
I
So
like-
silver, gold,
Yeah, that's
silver,
the-
rose gold, and there was an actual gold. This was the first TNF collaboration that has not sat, but it went for like retail or like just under retail.
And what was
almost.
retail?
Yeah, retail was I think 500 on the jacket.
Yes.
400, 500 on the jacket.
I
Man,
mean,
it's
And
a
it-
dope jacket, man. Once
yeah.
again, platinum is back, but it's
and
like,
I think now it's going for right over retail, but it did sit when it came out. A little. I'm sorry, it didn't sit on the website, but it sold out. And because everybody who bought one tried to sell it, it brought down the resale value.
right, of course.
So yeah, it wasn't very sought after. It still to this day isn't even nearly as sought after as some of the other TNF collaborations. But yeah, this one, and then we got the snakeskin, which
Now this
definitely
joint-
sat.
This joint
This
hard
one
though.
sat. This one sat
Now,
though.
I
hey,
feel like they've released
hey.
something like that in the past, though.
But
These
this
sold.
joint
This
right-
sold. It took like 2 minutes for it to sell out.
They dropped the snakeskin. They do the animal prints here like every other season.
This
now
was a
this
miss
one
for me. This was a miss.
You know, for me though, I wanted the tint. The tint was definitely on my cop list for this. This came in 2 different colors. This came in more
The
of a
green- the
reptile
green- yeah, the
green,
green
and then
too.
to this black
Okay.
one here
Right,
too.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen the
What's after
reptile
this? What do we got after this?
The suitcases.
The Remova, bro. The Remova.
Hey Pete, you
Remova.
taking these or the off whites?
I'm taking these over the off-whites because the off-whites are see-through.
Okay.
And that's kind of weird. I don't want people to see like the shit I be packing, like my drawers and shit like that, in my fucking suitcase.
Your
So I'm gonna
thumbs.
take this or the Bape ones,
Yeah, babe. Yeah, I'm
or
like,
the Bape ones. or the Bape one?
Probably
the
the
Bape made one too, which was pretty sweet.
I feel like somebody will steal these joints off of it. There was like a meme.
Yeah, your
or like
chance
But see,
is-
that's how you bring the
yeah.
carry-on with you. You bring the carry-on with you.
Facts. It's got to stay with me.
But yeah, they were extremely high retails. I think the small one was 14 and the big one was 17 or 16.
I gotta take a sip of water.
Hundreds.
man.
Hundreds, yeah.
I
But
mean,
again,
drop.
yo, that's an aluminum or a steel suitcase. That's quality shit right there, and you pay for quality. That's German engineered suitcase.
A word.
I'm not about to
What
say
is-
I was
hey,
an urban
a word.
engineer.
I'm selling.
That's just
I'm
probably
selling
some,
the fuck out this suitcase.
some
right now.
carbon
grizzly
fiber,
line.
man. That look like
Daddy.
Shit,
God,
might as
God.
well for 1700.
shit, man.
Moving on.
That
What do
joint
we got
10.
after this?
The most overrated thing of the drops.
That pinball machine.
Fuck.
$10,000 was the retail price of this pinball machine.
Y'all
It's
niggas
for
don't
the
even
hypers
sit
of
around
hype.
anymore to play pinball
It's
machines.
for the hypers of hype
crazy.
beasts. You're right. Hey, that's a good point, man.
You
People
know
don't.
what the crazy thing is? There was probably a kid that copped this joint and they've never played pinball.
Never
You know what I'm
played this
saying? There was
Don't
probably
even know how to play.
Well, not
They
a
was
kid, but
probably
like probably like a
born-
kid's dad.
born,
Yeah.
like in 2003.
Yeah, he took his daddy's money,
You know
man.
what I mean? I don't know.
There's a lot of rich kids buying stuff.
Supreme
like this,
gonna
man.
make an
So-
application that other than their
Most
store
credit
app,
cards
it
would
was
just
like, yeah,
immediately
Supreme.
deny a $10,000 transaction. So you gotta swipe with like a gold or a black card.
Oh, it might be cash, man.
Yeah,
You know,
or you gotta come through with like a fucking stack, bro. You go right to the bank, you come right to the Supreme
hey.
store. Right. Moving on after this pinball machine.
I lied. These ones.
Those Spectrum Pluses, right? So this was a light ass shoe. This was a nice ass shoe. I couldn't wear this
Top
shoe,
one.
but I really like this shoe.
Why couldn't you wear it?
Because it like the flames and shit like that. I'm a grown man. I'm 24 years old. I can't be wearing this shit. Yeah, there's flames on it, but I would get my kid that shit. I would get my
I mean,
little brother
I
that
think it's
shit.
look, man. I think it's
Right?
all up to taste, man. I'd rock those, man, with some sweats, with some
Yeah.
nice little.
The black ones give me
Slip
that
trousers.
Norman foam positive from a couple of years ago.
I
vibe.
would
Y'all
not
remember
look
that?
at those like those black ones make me cringe. Only ones I'm talking
not
about
feeling
those
the
white
black
ones.
ones, but
Yeah,
like
those
the
black ones make me
white
cringe.
ones. I mean, like you know the like white ones.
And bro, when I'm telling you, like I
got some
copped a couple
skis?
pairs to flip, right? That is a light ass shoe. Like it feels like you're walking on a
It's real
cloud.
light. Okay.
It's a really light shoe.
I wonder what's the original shoe called. I know
So it's called a Spectrum Plus. The original shoe came out in 1994, I believe.
Right,
it
right.
never retroed, right? So it retroed with Supreme in 2018, but it also Supreme didn't do anything to it except add a small box logo. They released it the exact same way with the flames intact, all of that. They didn't do shit to
Wow.
it except add a box logo.
Give me the original pair.
Yeah, like no bullshit. Without the Supreme, right? Moving on from these. We got that axe.
Get the
Axe.
chopping shit out here.
Get the chopping shit. This is a Supreme X SOG axe.
I don't want to hear anybody rapping about killing somebody with these. man.
Chopping niggas with the axe,
Pull
bro.
up with a
That's some-
Supreme axe, bro.
That's the hype. You
up
know
with
how
a
they are.
Supreme
Nah,
axe.
that's that hype shit, man. Killed him off the hype.
No
Damn.
bullshit.
Yeah, man.
All right, moving on one more time.
Something I think everybody needs. A Supreme.
Oh, yeah,
That
you right.
breathalyzer, bro. I feel like nobody really talked about that breathalyzer. That breathalyzer was a great idea.
It really.
It was.
I don't know how well it works.
That's smart though.
It's a
Yeah.
backtrack. It's a backtrack. It's
it's
an
a-
actual
it's a
thing.
quali-
They
it's a
sell
quali-
these.
it's
You
a
can go to
quality
CVS and
breathalyzer.
get you a miniature
What's the
one of these
retail?
without
What's
the
the
Supreme.
retail on that, man?
I think it was like 30.
That's not bad.
Just
man.
because
I,
it's Supreme on there. I think just because it was
I'd
Supreme
cop
on
it
there.
for 30. Nah, those can be expensive, man. I've seen
Yeah,
some for.
keep it right out like you at the bar, bro. Like make,
Those
let me
could be
make sure I'm okay to
expensive.
drive.
Yeah. Slow down.
Slow down. Right? It was like, all right, I gotta wait until I am good to drive.
Slow
Then you stay at the
down.
bar. You check again.
Yeah, man.
Right? It's called being responsible.
being smart.
Retail was $48.
Right? You get pulled
That's
over.
not
I'm gonna need you
bad,
to do a breathalyzer. Don't worry, I'm gonna do mine.
I cop it. Oh, you can use this.
I got
right?
me, dog.
I got the Supreme.
I got this.
Man.
Moving on. The kayak.
Yup.
how much?
I think.
some kayak.
How much was
though.
the kayak?
What
Hold
was
on.
the kayak?
How much the
Hold on,
kayak
we
was?
gotta pull that up because I
mind
definitely
if I
want to
do.
say the kayak was like 14. I want to say
I don't
because
know
it came
how
in
much
two
the
different
kayak was.
sizes.
I believe it was like 300 or something. I'm gonna find out.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it was like 300 or something.
That's
But don't
not
quote me.
bad
I really
for a
don't remember.
kayak.
If it's not
Because
I
it's
mean,
an inflatable kayak.
It was
for $300
500, $498 official retail, but after
$498 was
taxes,
retail?
is, you know.
Damn, you
sorry.
found that?
Yeah,
Damn, that was fast.
you know
That was
I'll
so
be on it.
All right, yeah, good shit. All right, but yeah, $498, not horrible.
Okay.
Complex
I
did
can
this whole
see
video
it.
where they went out, sailed it and shit.
That's fresh, man. One thing I think
see.
Supreme does well is just like putting their logo everywhere.
Yeah, that's
You
what
know
it
what I
is.
mean? Like,
That's what
and
it is.
And it looks good, man. I appreciate brands that do that.
What's next? Speaking of brand, put your
I
logo
need
everywhere. Put your logo everywhere. That step stool, man.
Oh man, fire!
I need this.
I'm gonna need that step stool.
For a
man.
dude like me who might not be 6 feet tall, I might need a step stool a little more than y'all.
I get that.
And that rhymes, but
Right?
I didn't even
Right?
try
With the
that.
dishes, man.
But this is sweet to me, bro. This was $268 though.
I would
Okay.
do
So I don't know how sweet it was.
So
I
when it
go around
closes-
just
oh,
changing
that's
lights
fresh.
in the crib. With
So when it
these.
closes, you see
It's a
Supreme
Supreme, yeah.
spelled out all together. That's
Yeah.
dope. I like
There you
that.
go.
I
There
like
you
that.
go. All right, what do we got after this?
Stepping stool. Wow.
Yo, Supreme's gonna make an AirPod collab. That's gonna be it, right?
Oh, that's gonna
Bro,
kill the
what?
game.
I don't even want AirPods, but I'll buy those AirPods.
That's
These are
gonna
tough
kill it.
though.
Yeah,
These are tough.
Yeah.
So this was a Supreme Comedy Garçon collaboration for 2018. What we got was a split box logo hoodie and T-shirt. This is a split box logo hoodie. So it's like the top of the Supreme logo on one side, bottom right there. There's a seam going right down the middle that I fucking hated, but they did it anyway. But they went. They sold out.
There's a
100
they
seam
came
going
back.
down through the middle.
Wait.
There's a seam right going down right
Really?
the middle right there. Yeah.
Like the straight
And
up to show
I
you.
think
the
that's-
designed
split
like
I mean, they had to fulfill the concept, man.
I
I think
guess,
that's
I
fresh,
guess.
man. I wouldn't buy it, but
Yeah.
you know, I know the hype beats are
guess.
hyped.
So this retailed for I think $140, $130, no, $158, $158 or $168, and then now it resells for about $700 to $800.
What is the
hoodie.
and it's
original
lighter
box logo
material
go
than
for?
a regular box.
The original
logo.
from
The
1994,
original,
from
like for
94.
retail. No, I'm talking like the
Like just
you know,
a
yeah.
just a regular box
Yeah,
logo.
like
Retail
like-
retails
11?
148.
Okay,
Retails
so it's
148.
just about now,
It
okay.
resells for about 12 to 1500.
it's
Yeah,
going
for the hoodie, right, which is the most coveted box logo.
right,
So it goes hoodie, T-shirt, and then crew neck.
Okay, I
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
Man, this guy-
Those are the most coveted.
Look at that.
Moving on, what do we got after that? Then we got the Air Force,
The Air Forces.
which I liked more than the fucking box logo, but I still
I
didn't
don't know,
love.
man.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to pass.
Hey, that's
Gotta pass on these.
I don't
They
know what
didn't
the
even come out in
retail
the white
is,
color.
but you know, I'd rather just classics, man. Whenever I go forces, man.
Air Forces are important to
gotta be
everybody from New
classics.
York, but
No.
these aren't it. That's
They're
the only
important
thing.
to everybody.
We gotta pass
Everybody.
on these.
Okay,
We gotta
but
pass it.
You
these
not
aren't
you
it.
trying to tell me you're not gonna get a pair? You got a white pair of G Fazos at the crib. Don't lie. Don't lie.
Moving on. All right, but then we got the sweater. This was my favorite thing out of the whole collaboration, even over the Air Forces.
I like
What's it,
stuff.
what's it say on it? Was it
So that's a Comedy Garçon sweater. So it
So
says Comedy Garçon, Supreme,
Okay.
and then Supreme right under. Yeah, this is sweet to me.
It's
That's
dope.
cool.
And it's a
dope.
CDG. It's a CDG sweater, and CDG makes good sweaters.
right.
Right.
That's
So yeah,
nice.
for sure.
Except box logos.
Except box logos, I'll give you that one. They make them very thin, and I
That
don't
shit
like
was
them.
thin as hell.
Yeah, you want 1,000. They make really thin hoodies, but that sweater, CDG sweater, I'm with it.
Yeah.
Right? And the
I'm
thing
with
is
this
going for
one.
like, I think it retailed for 170, 180, and
Man.
now it's going for like 500 or 600. From correct.
Wow.
Moving on. All right, this is the first. So this is fall winter 18 now, right? This is the first part of the North Face series we got in fall winter 18.
Shout out week 2.
Week
of,
2,
Talk
like
Drip
shit.
Live.
Yeah.
But
So it's all leather, 4 leather jackets, a black one, an orange one, a green one, and a navy one, or a purple one. Sorry, a purple one. And they retailed for, drum roll please, $1,098.
Yeah, you staying on the shelf.
straight leather.
You staying on the shelf.
I'll take all 4.
The purple one. That's all I'm going for.
I'm
And
just
I gotta
saying.
keep a double cup for Fredo. That's all we gotta do for
Them
that.
shits resell for $1,100.
So wait,
So they went up $80
fresh.
after they sold out, or they were taken off the website because I still don't believe they sold out.
That's pretty fresh, man.
They put them in thrift shops.
What material is that? Is that
Y'all
like
got
leather.
these.
It's all
They-
leather.
they- y'all gonna
That's
get
a
these.
heavy duty leather.
leather.
That's a heavy
I
duty
thought it was
leather.
like nylon.
No,
That's,
that's a
oh,
heavy
wow.
duty leather, bro.
Wait, so it's leather?
That's a heavy leather.
Okay, I could say I
That's-
see why it's a rack.
Yeah.
I see why.
But
it's
do
a
you
rack.
still see why it's a rack though?
I mean, it's leather,
Come
man.
on.
That's I'm guessing, assuming it's authentic leather. I
Yeah,
mean,
no,
why wouldn't it?
Well, I fucking hope so.
Right, yeah. So I mean, shit.
Moving on.
Those colors too.
Now I'm
All
going
right,
with
so this
these
was the
ones.
second part. This is the second part of it. So this was the expedition collection. So these were a little bit more modest,
And
and
they
it wasn't
gone.
leather. I believe the parkas were $500 was the retail price, and then they also had the regular jacket, which was like $380, $390.
I could get the one in the middle.
I like the one in the middle a lot.
What's that far
Yeah.
right talking about on the front though?
I like the one in the middle a
The
lot.
far right. I need to see the front on
one-
that. That looks like a magenta highlighter.
I did.
What's the
I
color?
kind of
of
dig
that?
it. Yeah,
It's hot.
I think they're reselling for like, I think 100 or 200 over. So you could have made a couple $100. Nothing too crazy on this one.
It's not bad though.
Moving on.
Supreme's favorite thing to drop.
This
Okay,
box logo
okay.
hoodie.
Box logo.
For the price, I would like cop it because
Of course, right, for the price.
It's like what, $158, right?
158 was the retail price.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what? They're like selling around what, like $5.50 to
So,
$7, right?
like we just talked about like 2 minutes ago, right? When it comes to box logos, the hierarchy is hoodies go for the most,
And then
t-shirts, and then crew necks.
Okay.
Right? You would think it would be crew necks than t-shirts, but people rather have a t-shirt than a crew neck because you could style a t-shirt differently.
Yeah.
And I don't like Supreme crew necks very much. I don't own any. I don't like them, and that's why I don't.
Wait, so like, is it like a thin material?
It's no, the
thick
material's
one?
the same thing as the hoodie, but it's the cut of it, right? It's a little bulkier on the sides, which
Okay.
doesn't fit some
I'll say
people
this:
correctly.
Supreme. Sometimes the sizing be a little messy.
Exactly, that's
man.
what it is. That's what
And
it is.
The neck, the sour
what it
neck,
is, yeah.
man, I can't do it, man.
But yeah, so these retail for $158. Now they're reselling, I think, for between $600 and $800, depending on the hoodie or depending on the crew neck. And by the time we
Some of
get
them was rare,
the
though.
box logos this year, they'll be going for like $1,000.
That's
Or right
crazy.
under $1,000, probably.
Yeah, man, that's reseller's dream right there.
It's like I said, bro. The box logo has paid off bills. It's paid light bills. It's paid phone bills. It's paid car notes. It's paid mortgages.
Shout out
God
to the
knows
box.
what a box logo has paid off. Moving on.
I just need that peach, yo.
Yeah.
For some mango
And the yellow.
some mango LeBron.
Okay, so
All right, so no, we're not going to talk about these. We're not going to talk about these. Let's get that Drip is Right logo up. And before we do that, we're going to take a small break really fast. We'll probably have time for one game of Drip is Right. But as soon as we come back, we're going to play one game of Drip is Right. And we going to call it for the week. I want to thank you guys because it's been a great
No
show.
doubt,
You guys
man.
have
No
been
doubt, bro.
talking.
No doubt,
You guys
bro.
have been telling me how y'all feel about
No
stuff.
doubt, man.
This is
Yeah.
what I would like from a co-host. So I want to thank Brown one more time. I want to thank
Appreciate you
Tabore
having
one
us,
more
bro.
time.
Appreciate you, dog.
Right, shout out
Yeah,
Thrift
bro.
Lord, shout out Manassas, Virginia. We're gonna be right back. We're
Shout
gonna be
out
right
the whole
back.
DMV.
But right before that, go ahead, tell them about yourselves, tell them your Instagram, tell them your Facebook, tell them all that.
Look, man, you guys follow Thrift Lords at Thrift LORDES. Pretty much, we on there. Hit us up if you see anything you like. We in the DMs functioning. Scatterbrain. Check me
and
out.
D Tobes, DADDY_Tobes. No kids, but yeah, man, come holler at me. if you dig.
no kid.
Daddy, no kid. That's my nigga,
Tobes,
man.
but no kids. We out here, baby.
This Talk Drip Live. This is episode 7. We'll be right back. Everybody in the building, make some noise really fast.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, if you're tuning in right now, you are listening to the freshest radio show on the planet. This is Talk Drip.
Esa niña tiene tumbao, tumbao. Esa niña tiene tumbao, tumbao. Esa niña tiene tumbao, tumbao. Esa niña tiene tumbao. Esa niña tiene tumbao, tumbao. Esa niña tiene tumbao. Listen, we living in a land where they hate to see my people succeed, but I see we not the only ones they want to see the seas. But at ease, this is for me gente, no matter where you come from. We all come from lines of kings and queens and Aztecs and Incas. Pero coca leaves and coffee beans. I seen humbleness in my people in the dreams, struggles we have seen. This is for me gente, working 2-3 jobs just to make ends meet. Nothing was ever handed, so I appreciate my rice and beans, my tortilla and my cheese. Everything I earn, I bite the hand that feeds. So they can never say they had a hand in my success story, cause everything I'm not made me everything I am. Todo lo que no soy es todo lo que soy. Esa niña tiene tumbao, tumbao. Esa niña tiene tumbao, tumbao. Esa niña tiene tumbao, tumbao. Esa niña tiene tumbao. Esa niña tiene tumbao, tumbao. Esa niña tiene tumbao. Esa niña tiene tumbao, tumbao. Esa niña tiene tumbao. Listen, look at my pride in my Mexicans, Cubanos, Dominicanos, Colombianos, Peruanos. Keep your head up for a better tomorrow. Deep inside, I know we are the same. We just like to play the blame games and silly things and fighting over things that ain't ours. This is God's world, baby, it was never ours. I guess it's gotta take the last days, the last hours to see the truth in this. Even if it wasn't front of you, you still miss it. I ask for forgiveness, cause I wish the world wasn't so devilish, full of temptations and hollow tears, revenge and evilness. There's no love anymore, it's just emptiness. Who can I trust? Not even a damn president. Who can I trust? I need someone heaven sent, cause it's not looking too bright. All the hate in the air is hiding the light. Now tell me again, what happened to my right to the pursuit of happiness? Like Cole said, we all slaves, the chains concealed. I'ma need more than church sermons for my wounds to heal. I'ma need more than apologies, I need change that's real. This is centuries of oppression, feeling like we less. Pa mi gente, a voice for the voiceless. And I'm tired of my people seen as just cheap labor. We got sent, baby, that Latin flavor. Every culture has theirs, but I have to share that Latin flair. Certain attitude my people carry and conceal. They make us carry permits, man, that shit is real. So real, we illegal. Power to the people, I pay for something real. Lord got my path, I pray, especially by mi gente around the way. Who know the struggles, the lawyer fees, and uncertainties. And the reality of the situation is, how can you stand on shaky land? Tell me, how can you judge a man who tryna eat? Tell me I'm free, but don't treat me equally. Something's gotta change and it's on today. This is for mi gente around the way. Esa niña tiene tumbao, esa niña tiene tumbao, esa niña tiene tumbao, tumbao, esa niña tiene tumbao, esa niña tiene tumbao, tumbao, esa niña tiene tumbao, esa niña tiene tumbao, tumbao, esa niña tiene tumbao, esa niña tiene tumbao, tumbao, esa niña tiene tumbao, tumbao, esa niña tiene tumbao.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're continuing to tune in, you are listening to the freshest radio show on the planet. This is Talk Drip Live. This is episode 7. Everybody in the building, make some noise for me really fast. All right, I want to thank Thrift Lords one more time for being in the building. They did a fantastic job co-hosting tonight, right? But if you guys have watched Talk Drip Live any past day, you know that now it's time for us to play The Drip is Right. Right? So the rules to The Drip is Right are simple. I'm going to pick a random person from our studio audience. We have one person ready for redemption today, and we're going to put them on the stage. We're going to give them any article of clothing, whether it be shoes, whether it be sneakers, whether it be anything, and we're going to give them the retail price of the item, and they are going to guess for us what the resale price is. If they can get 3 items correct, they're going to win a prize. And that's why I have a special co-host right now. Everybody introduce yourself, my dude. Go ahead.
What's up, man? My name is Matias Alvarez, the Centerville area, Chantilly area. I know him back since the high school days. To keep it up front, I ain't really into the sneakers. I ain't really into the fashion.
He's not. But he brought us something.
Yeah.
He brought us something. We gonna give this T-shirt away.
It's super exclusive, you know.
It's super exclusive.
Super exclusive. It's the Lil Wayne title show, you know, with Sprint. It was a free tour, or a free concert, rather, I should say. Tour in the fact that it was 4 cities: Houston, Atlanta, DC, and then the last one was in Chicago, I believe.
Right. Free concert, too. Yeah. So it was first come, first serve. So we going to give this shirt away, right? So now let's put a camera really quick, or let's give a mic to our whoever's playing. Who's trying to play? Who's trying to play? You trying to play, my dude?
Yeah, I want to play.
All right, there we go. So we going to put up anything. We're going to put up a picture on the screen right now, right? And you got to guess for me. There it is. You got to guess for me really fast what the resale price of this item is. All right? All right, we got a camera on him? All right,
we can do that.
Yeah. All right, so this is the first shoe right there. What do you think about that? You like it?
Yeah, I do.
All right, so that is a Bape and Adidas Damian Lillard 4, right? They made this shoe earlier this year. The retail price of it was $150, right? What else you know about that shoe?
Honestly, it was one of the most controversial basketball collabs, because this is back when Adidas was like about to lose their basketball, but they were like out there. All right, we got Damian Lillard, we got James Harden, and they had to grab some more people. So I'm definitely with this one, and it did sell out.
It did sell out.
It sold out, and I thought it was going to be weak, you know, because it's a straight basketball shoe.
But see, now the question for you, my dude, is what is it going for on the resale market? Right, so $150 was the retail price. It's a Bape shoe, so it did sell out. Now, how much do you think people are trying to pay to get this shoe? Now, again, I'll give you a clue, right? The NMD, the camo NMD, we know goes for about $1,000 now, right? But this isn't an NMD. This is a basketball shoe, so it doesn't go for as much as that.
But he could over-assume or under-assume.
Well, I'm giving this is the clue. I'm helping you, right? So go ahead, give me a good guess. I'm gonna give you a $150 range, so you could be 150 over, 150 under. And you win. So give me a good guess. Go ahead. Give me a number. In dollars.
I would say 250 USD.
That's not bad. The correct answer is 350 USD. So you got that question right.
There
Give
we
it up for
go.
my man.
We on to a first start.
Give it up for my man. What's your name? Say your name again.
James.
James. Yo, give it up for James.
Lamari.
He's
James.
1 for 0. He's 1 for 0. What's next?
How many does he have to answer correctly?
He has to answer 3 correctly. So this is
One
number 2.
down.
This is number 2. Now this one's a little. This one could be hard. This could be easy. This is a Nike X NBA X Fear of God sweatpant, right? So they're button-down sweatpants. They got the buttons on the side. They snap away. The retail of them was $250. They came out last week with the Air Fear God 1, and they retailed for $250. I just said that. And now you got to guess for me, my man, what the resale price is of these pants.
Let him know, James. Come on.
They sold out now.
100.
No. I'm giving him another shot.
Repeat the
It's gonna
question
be.
for him.
It's gonna be. Resale value is gonna be over the retail price, right? So
Okay.
250 was the retail price.
Okay.
So you could guess a resale price for me.
Okay.
So there's
I would
gonna be a
say
little bit over.
450.
450. The correct
Yeah.
answer is 350. So he still got it. We're gonna give it to James.
Yo, James is
Yeah,
up there.
James
ladies
is
and
up there
gentlemen.
right now.
Hey, this week Talk Drip Live for this game.
Yo, we gonna win. We are not taking it easy on him at all because he's dripping.
should
I didn't even
want
know
y'all
that,
to know
folks.
that.
Nah, I need to
didn't
jump
see
in and say maybe that's like half a point. Since
That's-
play
All
devil's
right,
advocate.
all right, he's right. That's half a point.
He
It's
still,
half a
he
point.
still got it. Though.
It's half a point. You
This
got
next
it.
question.
Last question. Last
is
question.
worth 1.5.
You got this one. If you get this one, this shirt is yours, my man.
All right.
You got
All
it,
right.
James. You
What
got
do
it.
we got? What do we got? What's the next item? Boom. All right. This is a Kith X Tommy Hilfiger. Oh no, this isn't the Tommy Hilfiger one. This is a Kith Timberland boot. Right, there's shirling on the inside. The retail price of this boot was $250. Now, what my question for you is what the resale price of this boot is. It came out in the spring of 2018. Shirling on the inside. Kith collaborated with Timberland to make it. Usually a Timberland boot retails for $180 because it is a Kith collaboration. They brought that retail price up to $250. Okay. Now, it did sell out very fast, so we know the resale price is going to be over the retail price. Go ahead and give me a good guess, my man. For this Lil Wayne tour shirt, what is the resale price, average resale price of this Kith Timberland Shirling Navy boot?
$450.
$450. The correct answer would have been $360. So you were $90 off.
All right.
We gonna give it to him. We gonna give it to him. Congratulations,
Yes,
my man.
sir.
You just won the first ever game
Was right, baby.
of the
'cause you
Drip is
just-
Right. He's won the first ever game of the Drip is Right. Give him his
All
T-shirt.
right.
He won.
Woo!
Yo, put our
Give it
camera
up
on.
for
I
the
want to
host.
see. We gotta see the man's drip really fast. Yo,
Yeah, my man is
toggle the
dripping,
camera. Toggle the
dripping.
camera to him really fast. Toggle the camera.
Hey,
to him
Nah,
really
but you gotta drop.
Yo,
He has
set
to
this
show
right
off the
here.
shirt, but then he
Yeah.
has to show off
Yo,
what's under
put
the shirt.
the shirt down. Put the shirt down. Show them your drip.
Show
them
us
your
your
drip.
drip, dog.
Show them your drip. Look
Ah,
at that. Look at that. Look at that. My man is awesome. Look at his shoes. Look at his shoes.
We out
Look at
there.
his shoes. My man did it. I wouldn't want anybody else to win the first game of the Drip is Right. I wouldn't want anybody else to win the first game of the Drip is Right. All right, back to me. All right.
No. But to be honest, congratulations to you. That is a beautiful
Yes.
shirt, my guy.
Congratulations, my guy.
Yeah.
All right, now before we forget,
Thank you very much.
if you guys ever miss us over here at Listen Vision Live, you can tune in every single Sunday to catch the Slab Hour from 9 to 10 p.m. with Phone Homie. If you guys miss us on Tuesdays, you can tune in from 9 to 10 p.m. to catch Talking Terps with District Davis.
Right here.
Right here. On Thursdays, it's what? What's today?
Today's
Thursday.
Thursday.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
That means every day, 9 to 10 p.m., you can catch us at Talk Drip Live, the freshest radio
Tell 'em.
show on the planet.
Tell 'em.
Now,
Every single
Tell
week
'em.
for the next a lot of weeks.
How long
We,
that
a lot
contract?
of weeks.
How long that
Let me tell you right
contract
now.
talk?
We got
A lot of
40 straight weeks ahead of you right now.
The bag is for a lot
Now,
of weeks.
they
lot
don't
of
always
weeks.
let me out. The
A lot.
I
What's
told
that,
y'all I don't be on the camera a lot.
That's what
so
I'm saying. That's
y'all
what-
see, I popped up here today.
Shoes for Days be stealing my spotlight, so I gotta put him on the
He
side
low-key be having
sometimes.
the voice.
Just a little bit.
It's
just
the
a little
hair,
bit.
dog. It's the
It's-
hair.
yeah.
You know, I'm Afro Thunder. Shoo.
But that's about it. That's about it. I want to thank Matthias for being here. I want to thank him for giving away the shirt.
Thank you,
Shout out
guys.
to the field. The field raised us well.
I want to thank Thrift Lords for being in the building one more
Yes,
time.
sir. They came in clutch
I'll
with us.
definitely be.
I want to
be there
thank that
see you
kid
guys.
Brooklyn for being in the building.
Dropping a
Ladies-
fire-ass music video.
Ladies
for
and
us,
gentlemen,
you know.
fire-ass music video. If you guys haven't heard, that is Ashukar. You can watch it on YouTube right now.
At that kid, Brooklyn.
At
That
Kid
Kid
Brooklyn. But again, one last time, this is Talk Drip Live. This is the freshest radio show on the planet. I'm your host, Peter Lanes. And for the last time, everybody in the building, I appreciate you guys. Make some noise for me, please.
Let's
And
go.
we'll see you guys next week.
Your man
Let's
from the
go.
Cut Shoes for Days is out.